Well, most of us feel socially anxious sometimes when we are around some certain category of people. So, what happens is, for some reason, you have this anxiety inside which ruins your entire mood. And at the same time, you are dealing with an endless number of thoughts about why you are feeling so anxious. Because of these thoughts, you have now become even more anxious about being anxious. Well, this is what social anxiety is all about. The primary cause of social anxiety is that you want to do the right thing all the time. And just because of this thought of perfection in your mind, you become worried about why am I worrying too much? This makes you feel guilty for even a single mistake if you make, and you begin to feel guilty about how guilty you are feeling. This entire thing that I talked about is called the thought loop of despair. Alright? So let's take, for example, you are in a social setting where you have come to meet a few people who are new to you, and the first instinct you have is that you force yourself to sound confident. But because of this force, you start behaving quite unnatural or strange in some cases. If you end up doing something terrible, then your entire conversation ahead seems like a big question to you. Why am I behaving like this? And all of those thoughts and questions again. And this builds up your anxiety even more. I would just like to tell you that nobody abuses you more than you abuse yourself. Because when you get back home, you'll probably start cursing yourself for what you did. You'll probably end up feeling like now you yourself have to pay for your strange behavior by punishing yourself and abusing for a few days until you forget what you did. The anxiety you feel when you meet someone is not even that bad. What is 10 times worse is you abusing yourself after. Well, for now, let's try to understand why it happens that you feel anxious about being anxious. So basically, you have created this image of yourself that you need to be super confident all the time. And that if you don't act confident, no one will like you. Well, this is what you have thought of yourself. And my only problem with this kind of mindset is no one could be confident all the time. But because you have set this unrealistic expectation of being your best self all the time, and when you fail to live up to your own expectations, this makes you question the foundations of your own identity. And you end up questioning yourself like, am I some loser who lacks confidence? No, you are not. You just need to understand that you can't be your best self all the time. You will have to accept the fact that sometimes you act terrible and sometimes you are confident. Some of the things you like about yourself and some of them you don't. But in the end, you are a human, a unique individual, and you need to accept everything about yourself. There is no such thing like anxiety. All that exists is physical sensations. You might feel something in your stomach, you might feel something in your head, on your skin, and all of that is just natural. So whenever you feel like you are feeling anxious, just try to focus on how these sensations feel. And the more you understand how your body responds, you'll naturally learn to accept the fact that there's nothing wrong with feeling a bit unusual, right? So you better not call it anxiety from now, because there is no such thing like anxiety. I just hope you got my point. Give it a try and thank me later. If you have any questions or your thoughts about this particular issue, definitely you can share with us in the comment section below.